If you're still ignoring Grok, you're missing out on the single most powerful research tool in AI right now. I spent the last week running the exact same queries through ChatGPT and Grok, and there is one massive blind spot that the big two cannot fix. They are archives. They know what happened in the past, but they struggle with the uncomfortable reality of what is happening this morning. While ChatGPT gives me a polite corporate summary of how AI augments roles, Grok is going to show me the raw, unfiltered truth from senior engineers who are quietly stopping their hiring today. By the end of this video, you won't just use Grok for jokes, you'll use it to know the truth before the rest of the internet even catches up. I'm opening a fresh window here. On the left is ChatGPT and on the right is Grok. I'm going to type the exact same prompt into both. So, is AI actually replacing junior developers right now? Now watch the difference. ChatGPT starts generating this long, perfectly formatted essay. It's talking about what AI can do today, where this feels like replacement, and talking about some of the mass layoffs. This is fine because it's an essay sort of response generated from historical data. Whereas if you look at Grok's response, it shows you clear evidence of the reduced junior entry level hiring. So points like employment for young software developers between the ages of 22 to 25 has dropped significantly. AI is not good enough to fully replace even junior humans yet. So if we had to compare the responses from both, ChatGPT is giving you the theory from a textbook, whereas Grok is showing you the brutal reality of the market right now. Now that we've seen the initial comparison, I want to know if this was just social media drama or actual economic data. This is where I'm going to use deep search. So scroll to the main page and click on the deep search icon. Now I'm going to type a more difficult question. Analyze the economic shift in junior versus senior developer hiring for 2024 and 2025. Click on generate and now we'll see that Grok starts thinking about the response by exploring specific sources. So you can see all the different websites, URLs, and information that is gathering in order to generate its response. So let's have a look at it. So the key trends in developer hiring between 2024 and 2025, there was a shift towards seniors. AI was a driver, but there were long-term risks. It gives us an overview, the economic factors, and the salary and compensation differences with a nice little table that easily represents the data. You'll see at the very end, there are key citations that Grok has used in order to generate the response. But if you look at the very bottom, it's actually referenced 64 sources and it's only taken 785 milliseconds in order to produce a response. So Grok has given us an answer, but it's not just a summary. It's a full report that connects the dots between the economic shift in junior versus senior developer hiring. It tells me why the market is shifting, not just that it is. Now that we've just generated a deep search report, we need to see if Grok can actually be funny. And this is where Grok's personality stops being a gimmick and starts being brutally honest. Most AI models are trained to be helpful, polite assistants. Basically a nice HR rep who won't tell you why you didn't get the job. I'm going to switch the toggle here from regular mode to fun mode. So I've created a project that I've called fun. And in the instructions I've said enable unhinged mode. I'm going to drag a junior developer's resume here and I'll type the instructions, tell me exactly why they aren't getting hired. Now watch this. Grok is analyzing the requirements and it's coming up with a funny response. She's a jack of all trades, a master of none. Her experience section is cute but zero holy shit moments. Her projects are personal pets, not portfolio powerhouses. And the summary, she has eager beaver vibes, which equals desperation detector. The bottom line is Jane isn't trash, she's just vanilla in a sprinkled world. It hurts to read, but this is the exact feedback that we need if we were going to hire someone for our team. Finally, we need to talk about survival. If the junior developer role is shrinking, the product builder role is exploding. Companies don't just want code anymore, they want shipped products. And this is where Grok's integration with the Flux model becomes your secret weapon. I'm in the Imagine tab and I'm gonna ask it to create a modern landing page for an AI tool called CodeFlow. High fidelity, dark mode, purple neon accents. Now watch this. Look at the results. It's perfect. It's generated multiple different screenshots of our new SaaS website. This looks like a real SaaS product that would have costed over $5 grand to design. This now means you aren't just the back-end engineer anymore, you are the design department too. You can prototype an entire startup idea in an afternoon without waiting on anyone else. So here is the bottom line. If you're using ChatGPT or Gemini, you have an incredible, polite employee who will do exactly what you ask based upon what they learned 2 years ago. But if you want to survive in a market that changes every 6 hours, you need more than an employee. You need a newsroom. You need a brutally honest consultant. And Grok isn't just another chatbot, it is the only way to know exactly what is happening right now. My advice, don't delete ChatGPT, but for 1 week, try using Grok for your research. Ask it the questions you're too scared to ask your boss. It might hurt your feelings, but in 2026, the truth is the most valuable asset you have. Now, if you want to see another tool that is completely changing how I research, I made a full breakdown of Google's Notebook LM right here. It is the perfect companion to Grok because instead of searching the web, it masters your documents. Click that video if you want to see how it works, and if this was useful, hit subscribe so we can keep building this bridge together. I'm Chris, and I'll see you in the next one.